Pokemon Presents happened recently, and with it, a slew of new information regarding the future of many Pokemon games. For one, ZA looks amazing, and the Xenoblade style battling system has me fully intrigued. Everything about this game is something I want. I loved Kalos, can't wait to go back, can't wait to see how AZ dodges the war crimes. Pokemon Pocket has a new set dropping, and you already know that's getting its own separate video. I've been playing in tournaments. I've been losing in tournaments. I got top 16 in one tournament, so expect a separate video there. But as a competitive player, we got easily the most impactful news. What seems to be the spiritual successor to Pokemon Stadium and Battle Revolution, Pokemon Champions got announced, which seems to be a live service battle-focused game on Switch and mobile. This has so much future-proof potential. It's insane. Like, if all of the competitive mons you can port over to a game using Home, that is a game that you can own on your phone for like the next 10 years, the barrier of entry is going to get so much smaller, which is one of the biggest problems for competitive battling in game. And honestly, I just have so much hope for this new game, and I think it's going to change competitive battling forever. Of course, I think a lot of people, I know Wolf already kind of talked about all of the like kind of known facts and kind of how the implications of all of this can be. Moxie Boosted also made another video lovely yapping about it. I kind of want to talk about my hopes, a little bit of like, these are the things I want, because I think that even if we get half of these, Pokemon competitive will just change as we know it. And I think that it's only positives. I'm so excited for this game. And like, I think that battles in the main game have already been like kind of always tied to whatever that gen is. So with this like new game, why don't we also bring multiple game mode options? Like, yeah, I'm a VGC player. I'm already satisfied. Like I'm the player base that is 100% satisfied. They showed double battles in the trailer, but I want this to be huge for all battling, not just double battles. I think, like I said, battling has been tied to generations, right? Gen 5 brought us rotation battles, we had triple battles, Gen 7 had free-for-all battles, and then they're just gone. What if we can, with multiple game mode options, we can bring these things back? Even giving us a single, like even just giving us single battles with a timer that we can change would allow the revival of in-game OU battles. I know currently the problem with in-game OU battles, if I remember, is that there is like that timer that you cannot remove, right? And I think that would be cool. Like I grew up watching Shofu play Gen 4 OU games, and we're lost the recipes, right? Heck, I mentioned triple battles and free-for-all. Why can't we just bring them back, right? Show some love to these older game modes. I know that I saw, was it Hoodlum Callum? I don't know how to say it. I'm so sorry. He was posting about how he had so many Pokemon in Home that were made specifically for free-for-all battles, and they're just lost, right? They can, like, because there's no free-for-all battles in Gen 9. So bring that back, right? Allow us that. Give us multi-battles. Of course, we still have multi-battles and everything, but give us that, you know? Give us rotation battles a bone. Like, someone likes that, right? Right? Rules being customizable doesn't even have to stop at the formats. Because what about what's allowed, right? Do we want item clause? Do we want species clause? Do we want megas, terras, dynamax, yada, yada, yada? You get the point. The world can be our oyster. And it should be noted that it being a game that will actually be updated means that we can get even more rule sets, more ways to play the games. But even patch notes, like imagine like, you know, a certain fish that eats a fish gets nerfed, Dondozo, cough, cough. You know, like, imagine that Pokemon gets nerfed one day, right? And you're Dondozo's biggest fan. Be like, hey, does anyone want to play patch 2.54239 where Dondozo's at full power? Like, you can do that, right? And I think that would be cool. Or even, like, I think the game being tied to its own thing, you can even play different generations, right? I would love that. This is getting to the wishful thinking territory. But imagine being able to play, like, Gen 5 rules on like a modern app. Like that would be crazy, right? Basically, I think that rule set customization would make the possibilities of battling feel endless, and I'm already getting into it, so might as well talk about it. The other thing I'm really hoping for are balance patches. You know, like you can actually tune things and not wait 3 years. Like previously, a lot of the ways that we get a generation and that's it. We have to deal with any changes, and barely anything ever gets changed during the generation unless a new game comes out, and that honestly sucks. I'm gonna be honest. For a game, a modern game, getting patches when a new game comes out as opposed to like getting patches when things are currently overtuned or maybe like a little bit busted, it's just like a little bit goofy. Like, wait, this is a modern company, right? Allegedly. But like the way we got buffs in last patches, right? Like Aaron in Gen 5 missed 5 Wiltillion Will-O-Wisps in a row. And you know what happened the next gen? They buffed Will-O-Wisp accuracy. Galewind was hella overtuned in Gen 6, right? So overtuned, and they waited until the next generation to nerf it when that could have been a change in that generation, right? They made it to where you needed to be full HP. Now, maybe Gale Wings is fine. They can revert it. But of course, if they ever revert it, it would have to be the next generation. So I think that like being a live service game allows that, and also being disconnected from the main game where the focus is battling allows them to like tune things. If there are certain red intimidating cat doing too much, is Urshifu breaking yet another game? Guess what? We can make these changes now and it won't affect the mainline game. So that is one of the biggest hopes for me, is just like balance patches. And I'm not asking to nerf everything, buff everything, nerf everything. I hate this, I hate that, I want this. I just think it'd be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty neat, right? I think that obviously we talked a bit about, you know, the game still needs to make money, right? And what if we borrowed from like the Unite playbook with like trainer and Pokemon customization? You have to make money somewhere. And I loved the Unite cosmetics. I've always wanted something like that in the mainline game, and we never got it. I saw a tweet that was like, imagine losing to Dondozo and it's in a clown outfit. And honestly, let them cook. I want that. Please give me the goofy ass clown Dondozo. Give me like a cute little bow I can attach to all my Pokemon. Imagine like a Tyranitar. You got it? In a tutu. Why not? Because you can do it. Let me swag on my trainer too. Like, let me throw out emotes in the middle of battle. Like, let me Fortnite dance. I don't know. Or even like, I know Gen 6 had throwing styles, right? Like, what if we were able to change our throwing styles? Or even like, I know that Mega Rings were designed differently for different trainers. Like, what if our trainer can like wear a different Mega Ring and it didn't have to be just a basic looking Mega Ring, right? There's so many possibilities, are kind of endless, and this game being a battling game kind of does also lend itself to a battle pass, which can be littered with like these and maybe like EV training mats, trainer titles, etc. You know, I dream of the day I can customize my Pokemon a la like Seals in Gen 4, but make the changes stick. And this is like the cosplay Pikachu, but for everybody. I want to put like I said, I want to put a tiny little bow on every single Pokemon on my team. And I think that being able to do that in like a game like this would be baller. Honestly, I feel that these were all fairly grounded, and I'll just end it with just please give us more quality of life stuff we've been begging for. Like, please bring back the Versus Recorder for one. I'd love to be able to record my games, which is a feature that's just missing now in mainline games because why not? I don't know, man. And we kind of saw it already, but like, please fix the camera. The camera in Scarlet and Violet was a mess. And obviously the battle camera was designed so that it can look okay in every environment. And already just looking at the camera work in Pokemon Champions, it looks great. I want that. I need that. I think that I'm glad that we're getting it. And maybe we can see the return of like cooler animations. I know Sword and Shield had amazing animations, and we lost the recipes. We lost the recipes in Scarlet Violet. Look at Behemoth Blade in Gen 8 versus Behemoth Blade in Gen 9. And I hope that like we were able to get stuff like that. This is also wishful. I wish we can get stuff like the stadium fainting. Like the stadium animations actually peak, but I don't think we'll ever get there. And honestly, yeah, it looks amazing. I'm truly excited. I just am so excited to finally have a game I can play on my phone that looks like Pokemon. I think the reason why I can't play Shona on my phone is like there's so many like I hate having to look at the chat and then having to look at the plays and then look at chat and plays. And then also it always is disconnecting. So having a game that's like already like optimized for phone, that's battle makes me so happy, right? And I'm not even talking about things like what are some of the things I would like to yap about? Like a ranked mode. I cannot wait. We can actually get like a proper ranked mode maybe. That'd be pretty cool. But I think I yapped a good amount. There are a lot of things I'm so excited for. I'm happy for this game. I think that if VGC moves on to this, we'll always have a game that's there for us. That's like kind of always changing and listening to the community. That's all of the hopes that I have. And also, I think something else I didn't really talk about, but not every Pokemon is getting released immediately into this. So, like, it's going to be its own metagame, too, right? Like, not every Homemon will be available on release, which is crazy. We can get, like, a customized regional dex for this game. And I'm excited for whatever happens with this. I really hope it doesn't bomb. And I think like the most beautiful thing, and I think like Wolf said it too, is that like 10 years ago, this game would not be able to exist because battling like this section of VG's Pokemon is so niche compared to the overall sphere of Pokemon. And competitive battling just got so huge. I love it. I'm so happy. This has been a Yap session. I've been so sick after EUIC, so I'm so sorry to not have been uploading, but this game makes me happy. I'm no longer sick. I'm ready to give you guys more content. Pokemon Champions is going to, I think, save competitive. That is all. Bye bye.